everyone. Sorry, my voice kind of got fucked up there, but hello, everyone. Come back to some more FF14, Heavensward. Starting off again on a somber note, because, we lost our dear old boy Harshfon last night. Rest in peace, dude. Guy who brought us in when no one else would, you know? Into Ishgard, and even before that, always welcomed us in, Kurthus. Way before, Heavensward even started, so. But yeah. Hey everyone. Hope everyone's having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. And yeah, like I said, somber note, because of, you know, Harshfont. Moment of silence, pour one out for the homie. But yeah, now I'm all rested, ready to go, and ready to go kick some ass and get some vengeance for him. Because now we're gonna go chase down the Archbishop, whose cronies, you know, the Knights 12 are the ones who killed Harshfont. And they said they're looking for something called Aziz Law. I don't know what the hell that is, but whatever it is they're trying to accomplish, we're gonna try to stop them before they do it, so let's get on with it, shall we? There we go. There's game audio. Takes care of that. Alright, let's get started. $30 peeps in queue. Alright, so the quest we left off on was Into the Blue. Sid's agreed to help us out to chase down the Archbishop, so he's lending us his airship, as before, the Enterprise. So we gotta go meet him at the airship landing, which is right in front of the Athenium Astrologicum. If that's how you fucking say it, I don't know. Well, let's get over there. They're waiting on us. What the hell? What's going on here? Repeat after me. Over, under, around, and through. Over, under, around, and through. Weaving is far more difficult than I imagined. But just you wait. I'll be a specialist before you know it. Oh yeah, I guess Tataru's gonna learn how to make clothes. I heard about your man Harshfon. Sorry for your loss, Leon. Good to see you again, Leon. It'll be a pleasure to have you aboard the Enterprise again. That's what I'm here for. Let's go, Sid. Alfino said he'd be on his way, so I'm here ahead of him. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, but I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. The boys? Yeah, these guys. That is, as soon as a certain... Ah! Oh, there he is. Pray forgive me my lateness. Totaro and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Okay. Come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Are you relevant to this, or...? Hello there, sir. So you know, I'll be able to ferry you back and forth once the Chief charts a course. Deputy President's orders and all that. Interesting. I see the Enterprise over there. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Leon. Shall we get going? Do it.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Well, we remember this place. It's very pretty. But yeah, we couldn't access the northern side. There was no way from the south side to get up here. Now without flight, and you don't get the last of the ether currents until you're on the north side, which we are now. They're around here somewhere. Up to like this point. Maybe the last one's like around over there. Oh wait, they changed them. There's less now. I forget what I said. They're in different spots than when I last played. We'll keep the Enterprise here for now, but if you need to head back to Ishgard, you can use that standard to signal for an Ironworks ship. Don't worry, we charted a route safe enough for others to fly. Unless that Primal shows up. But what are the odds of that, eh? The Enterprise is ready to fly at a moment's notice. Just come running if you run afoul of something you can't handle. We'll stay in touch with your Temple Knight friend, don't you worry. Okay. From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Oh, that way. Can't see it right now. Be on your guard, Leon. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. It's true. There's Camp Cloudtop. That's where we were before. Familiar faces. Worn out faces. Or whatever, however that lyric goes. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. True enough. Stand lookout at the Isle's eastern edge. Okay, hold on. Gods, look at them! So many isles! So many places to hide. No, we must not lose hope. He is out there, Leon, and we will find him. Oh, you bet your ass we will. It's like a forest of fucking rocky continents. Oh, hey, Aiden Lorcan, if I said that right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I just started too. Glad you enjoyed the content. Even though I am pretty silly at times. Where's the lookout? There it is. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Oh shit. Oh, I see, I have to do it again. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failing. You giving up that easily? We barely started, man. Begs mercy of Netherlings. Does not fight. Does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Sounds like they were talking to us, though. Netherlings? Oh, no. Over there! Are those Garleans? Yeah. Imperial troops? The fuck are they doing here? Ishgardians? Seize them! They'll know where the Archbishop is. Actually, we're looking for them too. Why the fuck are you guys looking for him? The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Leon. Protect the Vanu! Got it. I missed some shit here. I got a little too... Okay, so it says, remember, Lord Van Hydrus wants them alive. That's an order. Now...
Protect me.
Oh, now he's talking. Alfino said, Lord Van Hydrus? Regular Van Hydrus? Sounds like he knows him. What are you doing? You're a disgrace to the Six. Subdue these savages. There's no end to them. Well, we just have to keep killing. Shit. I got fucking crazy for a second. So much was happening. And so we live to fight another day. Yeah. Netherlings saved Lonuvanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer equal. Or no, summer squall. I don't know how it's on either. Squall is a form of bird, yeah. Lonuvanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Consi, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Really. Devourer of Worlds. Lonuvanu owes much and more to Netherlands. As saviors, as heroes, Zondu welcomes you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. Oh. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lonuvanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. I want to believe Lonuvanu is sincere in his intentions. Nevertheless, keep your eyes open, Leon. Sharp eyes, seen? Got it. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lonuvanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Okazundu! Hey, what a nice village they have here. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Yeah. Ha! Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon. Sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are! Did you see it? See what? It's that damned flying well again! The Imperials are after it! Bismarck? Where? The White? Is that what they call it? Oh yeah, there he goes. Been a long time since we last saw him. He's wounded! That was way back at the beginning of Heavensward. Jesus. He just ate a floating continent. Or island, I guess. By the 12! Did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable wight, oh devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah! Lonovano wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Whoa. When you described it as a flying feathered whale, I naturally assumed you had taken some liberties. Thought I was making shit up, dude? Come on, you should know better than that by now. It'll take a lot more than Imperial cannons to bring that beast down. Do not. All we have left of Harshfont to remember him by is the black chocobo he gave us. It was his, if you remember. He gave it to us. After the trial by combat. Comblat or combat? I don't know, I'm tripping over myself. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonovano speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Okay. Netherlings deliver Lonovano from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfino Leveilleur, and these are my companions Leon Starcrest and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lonovano? Yeah. Kind of, but no. Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours. Though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait! Lonovano here tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonovano. Aye aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azisla. We're on the right track. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Azisla? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonovano, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. With every dawn, fewer and fewer remain, so great is the White's hunger. Chief Sonu is the leader of the Zundu, strong and wise. Netherling shows proper respect, and he will treat you with the gentleness of an autumn breeze. Should we not just leave the key to the Forbidden Land in the island-eating whale's belly? I mean, I can think of worse places to keep it. No? I thought not. As saplings back in the warmth of the sun, so too many Netherlings partake of our hospitality. Black and the white. So, Azisla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Kunuvali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunuvali with a bow. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kunuvali and begs to hear tales? None who deserve aught, that much she knows. I always like to see what they say before you actually, do the emote. There it is. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunuvali, keeper of tales, hears your words, and she remembers. In times long ago and lands elsewhere, before even the cloud sea, the White is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt of their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth, and guides these people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kunuvali knows no tales like this. I see. This is a false god then, as most primals are. Interesting story though. So apparently the whale was discriminated because it was white and all the other ones were black. It was basically because he looked different from everyone else. They discriminated him and eventually killed him. Out of, that hatred. Just because he was different. Personally, I've seen enough of that flying feathered whale already. The story is old as time at this point. Only at this point. So, according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alfino? Did you learn aught of Valley? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it! If you know my boy, I could kiss you! Whoa. Call the FBI on that one, Sid. We know it's just an expression. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. Shit, it got dark outside. Oh, now it's raining. No wonder it got so fucking dark. 1 second. These clouds came in fast. Like, seriously, it was pretty bright until just a minute ago. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Oh, that's why he said that. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Akon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Leon fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Yeah, I don't want to become that thing's next lunch. But hey, leave it to me. I won't fail. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well? Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Sure, we'll just go looking for fucking floating islands. Why not? The boys and I can handle most of the preparations, but we'll need you to secure us a suitable island. Let me know when it's done. Bolt, chain, and island. Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. We can but ask. The Tramontane is upon us. The White feasts and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightfully safeguard. Or rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the opponent. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, Leon. Let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. My, that took hardly any time at all. The Ironworks engineers do not disappoint. They're already ready with it? Are we really gonna go sky fishing for a primal? Apparently. Our Asgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufactory's master craftsmen. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. And all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Leon, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help but being excited all the same. So tell me, Leon, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yeah. After you then, Leon. All aboard! That was quick. We're gonna need speed and agility for this one. Whale of a bet. Yeah, that's a good one, Crimson. Hope you're doing well. Well, here we go. We're gonna need speed and agility for this, but Ninja won't cut it because it's too weak right now, so I don't have its optimal gear yet. I do for Dragoon, that's a perfect balance. We need to hit hard too, otherwise I can lose this fight. I might actually die. Inspiration often finds us in surprising ways. Though it was that a casual mention of skyfishing helped Sid Garland conceive a plan to lure out Bismarck, the Lord of the Mists, by using the Enterprise to tow an island through the Sea of Clouds. After binding the beast with chains fired from dragon killers, he hopes you can engage it in the traditional fashion. Though the plan is somewhat sound in theory, there is no telling how effective it will be in practice. Nevertheless, the engineer has seen you through many dangerous situations in the past, so at least the odds are in his favor. Slightly better? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. I think I finally got some decent sleep last night, so that's something. So yeah, even unsynced at the level that I'm at, I can lose. I can't dick around on this one. Whew. Alright, let's do this. This is about as crazy of a plan as Leviathan was. Hence why Esteem didn't like it. But he's calm now. I think he has more faith in me than before. Let's do this, asshole. Get ready, everyone. Here it comes. Island integrity at 80%. Use the field generator. If the island goes, so do you. Right, give me a sec. I hope that wasn't too early. That was too early. Fuck! Oh, my odds of winning just went down a lot. So when he's charging up that attack, alright. Those water blasts can disable the dragon killers too, so you gotta be quick there too, as well. Oh, he's fucking pissed. Shit. There, that was the hardest part. You have to make sure to kill those guys as fast as possible if you're alone, because if they come together, they get a buff that makes them really hard to kill. They don't take a lot of damage at all. That's why I was really fast. And they're taking a huge increase in... Oh gods, brace yourselves! What's he gonna do? So obviously in a party you want to keep those guys apart from each other so that they don't beef themselves up. Their defense anyway. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. It's gone. Damn it! We've lost the generator. No shit. %. Bismarck seizes control of the clouds. I forget if you're actually supposed to kill those or not. Water conducts lightning. You really don't want to be standing in water when he does that. Alright, he's dead. That was good. From Ravana to this. So disappointing. What is? Do you like this as much as Ravana? Oh, okay, yeah. Ravana was pretty cool. The swords and everything, all the swords he brings out, his fighting style. And that must be what we were looking for. I got it, though, the music for this fight was way better for me, though. Especially at the beginning.
Light, beloved. Eidolon, all made.
Shit, I can...
Darkness, light to none. No. Hearken. Receiver, blessing, small.
I can hear her voice again now that I've restored a 4th crystal. Still can't make out what she's saying, though. Hey, let's get the fuck out of here. Shit!
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
It's Igorim and the Sith Lord that we were looking for.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Oh, this is bullshit.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
This is some cheap-ass bullshit. They just made me do all the work, and then they come in and snatch it. I can't do a goddamn thing about it either. See? Sith Lord. 100%. Let the hate flow through you. That's the vibe he gives off.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history. More floating islands. Feel like I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles now. Or FF6 if you consider that the floating continent. I didn't know Alfino had been studying Magitech technology. He was a godsend during the fight, the way he helped me tend to the engines. Oh wow. Oh Alfino. I'm just glad we're all still here to tell the tale. In retrospect, we should probably have seen that coming. Still, you fought well, Leon. Better than that, in fact. Chin up, eh? Even though we failed to stop him from getting the damn key. Forgive me, Leon. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Or you could have gotten killed trying. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. Great. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Let's do it. A difference of opinions. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanuvanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundu at least shall be glad of our deeds this day. Yeah, that's true. That's looking at the bright side. Let us go and inform Chief Sonu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides.
Wait, something is amiss.
What's wrong, boy? I meant to say, what's wrong, Alfino, my boy? Shit.
Imperial Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Shit, they saw us. We suck at stealth. I'm supposed to be a ninja too, but we weren't really trying to hide, were we? I mean, we weren't even behind anything.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken. Just as Huaya observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well.
Damn, I didn't think we'd come face to face with the big man himself.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last.
Not a threat?
Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Oh shit! That was some good aim.
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
That's Livia's old Magitech.
Your Radiance. We must withdraw.
Oh my god, that looks the same size as the Agrius. Could be smaller, but it looks like
We
the
shall
same
meet
design.
again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Dude's got some nuts on him. Or he's just really, really fucking serious about this. No difference of opinion, huh? That makes sense. Lucia, where the fuck did you get this? Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Really? You just happen to have one identical to Livia's.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varus Zosgalvis in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Only pops into view once you're close enough. We saw it fire on the village! Are you alright, Leon? Yeah, we're okay. Thanks to Lucia. Bugger me, did you see the size of that Imperial battleship? I'm telling you, it's like the Agres 2.0 or something. Where's Midgard Zorma when you need him? It's been 15 years since then, so... Of course they built another one. Thank the 12 you're alive, Leon. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alfino. What in the seven hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? I like his reaction. That was good. No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, Leon. There was much talk of westerly winds. Okay. Whatever that means, cool. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. Sorry. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Okazundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Azizla. Fucking talk anymore. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well. Shall we? I mean, a difference of opinion is what pretty much starts any conflict, doesn't it? Again, Squall said this best in FF8. And what will we find at the end of the road? I've done it, Leon. I've worked out which way they're headed. Whenever you're ready, we'll set course for Azizla. He's all patched up, Leon. Good. Well, what are we waiting for? I don't know, man. I'm just getting everyone's thoughts. One good turn. Good. We were able to load up the armor, at least. Glad it fits. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Azizla lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. I believe in you, Sid. I always have.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
He's related to Livia then? Same last name.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
And was obsessively in love with him too.
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emeric. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emeric, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
Wow.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emeric. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
Yeah, I kind of killed her. I'm sorry.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Not so lonely anymore.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Seriously, man, we were there.
I wonder, does she have a name? Well, let's ask her. What could be out there that would warrant the personal attention of the Emperor himself? So she basically defected from Garlemald because she obviously, well, she didn't outright say it, but he might be having some deep feelings for Emmerich and, you know, likes his vision, so she switched sides. Gods, just thinking about all the repairs we'll have to make is giving me a bleeding headache. Yeah, again, we had just fixed it up too. Sid's piloting under pressure was a marvel to behold. May I never have the opportunity to do so again. Scared the shit out of you, huh? Ah, we barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. Yeah, exactly. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Damn it, we needed that thing. For every day I spend in the sky, it feels as though I spend a week on the ground. Sucks, doesn't it? An engineering enterprise. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azizla. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich and the others await you within. If the Empire has an interest in Azizla, we have all the more reason to hurry. I would not see its secrets fall into the hands of either the Archbishop or the Emperor. I swear, wherever there's an Alagan ruin, there's trouble just waiting to happen. I suppose that's why they erected such damnably convoluted defenses around everything. I know. Remember how much work we had to put in just to get inside the goddamn Crystal Tower? Though we know little and less of Azizla, one thing is plain. The Archbishop and the Garleans cannot be allowed to avail themselves of its secrets. Welcome back, my friend, and pray forgive me my earlier display. I grieve for my son still and shall continue to do so, but I have resolved to be strong. It is what he would have wished. Yeah.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
This guy. So, am I to believe we have found one of our missing friends then? Or at least a clue to one of their whereabouts? Been a long time. She may not spend her days slaying primals, but Tataru is no less a scion than you or me. Full Loft has her knack of acquiring information proven vital to our endeavors. Yep, that is her strong suit. Welcome back, Leon. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? Well, yeah. Sort of. So you finally arrived at Ozzy Sla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Leon. We'll get to Ozzy Sla yet. Time for filler, not so filler quests. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Yeah. Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ulda, I asked Marshal Tarupin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Ishtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our, our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru, let Uyanja know to join us in Ulda. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir! I like how this entire storyline has been about 90% about things happening in Ishgard, and then 10% the follow-up on the Bloody Banquet in Ulda. You know, liberating Raban, kicking Ilberd's ass. Finding out the Sultana was alive and waking her back up, and now this. It's like a subplot, basically. The main plot is focused on Ishgard, but the subplot is everything that happened after the aftermath of, before Heavensward started. As thou art returned to us, wherefore might our comrades not be the same? Never shall I concede them lost till I have seen proof of their passing. To me, or is he talking a little bit more relaxed now? I don't know. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarpin. You saved Her Grace and Father both. It is the least I can do to repay you.
Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned the discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. Oh my god, Istola was actually... She was serious then. She brought down the whole tunnel. With the Mineral Concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen Crystal Braves. Okay, at least she took out a shit ton of them. What about them, though? Her and Thancred. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alfino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. That's Istola's. Istola's won! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. That sound effect. It's a stock sound effect. I've heard it in different like TV shows and other shit. 'Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand. It hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely? The very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream. Flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent ether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Istola should choose to employ such a spell, bespeaketh the need for haste. So she got her and Thancred out of there at the last minute so they wouldn't be killed under the collapse of the tunnel, is what you're implying here? All of which would suggest she managed to escape. That. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlian forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. Why? A caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. Oh shit. What? No! No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Istola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sildi excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Istola's safe return. So either way, she took a hell of a risk. A huge gamble in doing what she did. Which is why her and Thancred were already resigned to die, because they knew it could probably fail and they would die anyway. Would that I could be of more assistance, but our nation's resources are stretched thin. Be that as it may, do not hesitate to contact me if there is aught I can do. If our friends weren't in the tunnel, that must mean they're somewhere else. No shit. Simply being here calls to mind the events of that fateful day. Yeah. Evidence of Istola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhaps some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Well, let's find out. That sound effect just makes me laugh because it sounds like a laser beam charging up or something. Or some kind of laser gun or something, I don't know. You're about to get shot. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. What about Thancred? And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in the midst of this maelstrom, and the ether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. So it's as dangerous to be stuck in the life stream as it was in FF7. For different reasons. We have no time to waste. Urianger, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Leon, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Once again. Well, I got a free one to that place, so hold on. Yeah, this is where we came out from. That fateful day. Hold on, Y'shtola. We're coming for you. You got that right. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kane Senna without delay. That's right. Her and her two siblings, right? Lost in the life stream. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. The Elder Seedseer awaits. Pray follow me. Ami Kane Senna, we meet again. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. Especially because Y'shtola's been in the live stream since that day. It's been a very, very long time since then. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However,
in requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Your sister.
Oh! I know just the person!
She's right here in Gridania too.
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Not much of a spoiler for me to say before Tataru, because if you do the Arcanist quest line and become a summoner, you meet her. Which could have been done since Realm Reborn, so... If you don't do that, you won't even have any idea she has a sister. Why is that, Crimson? You don't like her too much? I was not aware that Y'shtola had a family member here in Gridania. How very convenient. Forgive me. I have grown so accustomed to being laughed at by the fates, I cannot help but mistrust them when they smile on us. We must, of course, seek the woman out at once. No voice line, and she's only used for summoner quest line? Yeah. That's why they hardly even fucking mention that she exists. This is like the only time. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Dimitra. Yep. Oh, you know her, do you? Yeah, I do. Well, then that ought to make things easier. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Upkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. I never know which one's closer. I think this one. Just by a little bit. Just by a little bit. This place sucks. You're always so far from any ether. Like, that's why no one ever comes over here unless they have to. Mitra. Greetings, Leon. What brings you here today? I see that you have companions. Oh my god, that sucks, you say. I can arrange that. Jesus. That's a moment for this right here. Lady Amitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino Leveilleur, and this is Tataru Taru. That was a good one. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola. But all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. Getting a thing that fixes issues? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you can send it to me on Discord. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers. Oh, so they're half-sisters. Our veins course with the same father's blood. That dude got around then. He was busy. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for the Evershade at once. I had no idea they were half-sisters. I forgot that detail.
Interesting. Can't even pronounce what that says, but...
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would.
Moment of truth.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
That's the same voice actress for Azale? They sound almost the same.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
Yeah, that's her. She's got no clothes. Yep, completely naked. Makes sense, clothing wouldn't be in the live stream, right? She looks like a little joint. I think I saw that in a comedy movie one time, actually. Almost said she was rolled up like a burrito, but she looks more like a joint.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to pay another voice actor for Mitra for one scene. She was silent the whole time. She was giving off facial expressions, you know? Let us pray that Y'shtola awakens. Y'shtola! She's so happy to see her again. She lived! But that still remains what happened to Thancred. Just seeing her face again? It's... Oh, I've been so worried. We all were. We all were. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Crimson. That's pretty fucking cool. I still worry about, or I still wonder about Kane Senna and Azael, though. When she was casting that spell just now, she sounded just like Azael. Like, you know, yelling out at her companions, or when she was also, like, summoning Shiva and all that stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if we pay attention to the credits when we get to the end, right? Hotaru's surprise. Y'shtola is resting within an inn-room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Of course. Now while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity, to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild, and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Giva and Brother Asumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. Okay. Please fetch the items I ordered. One is with the Leatherworkers Guild, and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Giva and Brother Asumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. Without the Seed Seer's aid, Y'shtola may have been forever lost to us. I shall go to the Lotus Stand to offer them my heartfelt thanks. Yeah, that's true. What's that dude wearing? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's that biker jacket I've seen many times. What about those gloves, though? I think they're the Strife gloves? Or the Leon ones. The Leon Hard one. Interesting concept for a glam. I've seen it before. Thinking of something similar for a Gunbreaker for myself. But using the, not that jacket though, the one from the other day. Oh, they just sound pretty close to each other? Okay. Oh, they're not the same voice actress. What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order? For Mistress Hotaru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide, anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Damn, balls of steel, you say? Oh shit, not that way. This door. Conjurers Guild. As always. What's up, Asumi-yan? Greetings, Leon. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah yes, Mistress Hotaru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. The seed seers are gracious souls. It gives me heart to know that they are our allies. Hmm? Fellow tree huggers, yeah. Oh, like me anyway. Ah, you're back! You have the items, I hope? Mm-hmm. Tataru's Leatherwork Commission. A leather bag containing an item prepared by the Leatherworkers Guild as per Tataru's request. And her Conjuring Commission. A cloth bag containing the item prepared for the Conjurers Guild as per Tataru's request. Here you go. Oh, it's precisely as I requested! A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Leon. Teehee, I can't wait to see what Istola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Okay. I can already guess what the surprise is. Obviously, some kind of new outfit. Clothing and a staff. New gear. The hell happened to her eyes?
Stola! I'm so glad you're back!
That was loud as shit.
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
She doesn't have a voice, so get her out of there.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
Well...
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find.
That, yeah.
I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Yeah, Crimson. It was, it's fresh on my mind since we just played through Realm Reborn not too long ago, but it was like a greenish... I want to say turquoise? Yeah, that was just still his old eye color. It was like turquoise, I think. Damn. That's a snazzy new outfit. Light teal? Alright, yeah, close enough, I guess.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Well, it's basically the same eye color as her sister that we just saw,
Yes,
I think.
much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
Damn.
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
Great minds think alike, right? She already knew.
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Time for some more filler, not so filler quests. Matoya. The name rings strangely familiar. Teehee, Estola looks absolutely smashing in her new outfit, don't you think? Yeah, this is a huge upgrade from her old outfit. Onward to Sharlayan. You get a light peek of her thighs too, which is always a good thing, you know. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya in the field of etheric research. She was without rival. thought I had reset that. That was too far in. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. Okay. So, don't get on the wrong side. That's the vibe I'm getting. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go. To the place of my birth. That's where you were born, Alfina? Though Alize and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, I see. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Istola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Well, at least Istola had time to catch up with her sister before we walked in and all this happened, right? So... like, from this point on, I don't even know if we ever see her sister again. I'll be honest. Right, I could have just done this. For a minute, I thought I saw Alfino standing there. He's over here. We managed to find Ishtola. Given time, I'm sure we'll be reunited with the others as well. So this is the Holy See. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights, but it must wait till after our mission. Oh yeah, you haven't had the tour. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Leon, Ishtola, and myself.
Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. When last we set foot here, Estinian and Azael were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. Yeah, our first journey through here. A long soak in the life stream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Good to know. A great new nation. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Sharlayan. Once we descend the mountain pass, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. I'll go over here first. Yeah, we haven't gone that way before. Last time we went this way, the turning mists. Up in the sky. Great. There we go. That's a much clearer view. The turning mists are up there somewhere. So before this point, if you try to go this way, the gate's closed and you can't go through. Now it's open just because of reasons.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. I'm guessing that means it's a pretty big and thick river. Can't just walk across it, I'm guessing. That's probably it right there. Yep. The hell is that? Some big ass barrier just sitting there. Oh, there's the moon. This place is quite beautiful, I must say. Giovanni has quite a lot of sights to behold, I must say. It's just very pretty. So this is, yeah, the architecture seems to match what we see off in the distance over there. This all must be old Charlian buildings, right? Before it was abandoned. Excuse me. That's the Thaliak River. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlian engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's kind of it echoes what I've been saying before, where when they say that wisdom comes with age, only if you seek it out. Only if you seek it out. Age, or the passing of time, only means you've had more time to seek stuff out, but if you don't bother doing it, you can end up in the same spot as you were 10 years ago. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of buildings here. You can imagine, look, even over there in the distance. It's a humongous, bustling town over here. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. It's that gas mask. Uplander is mistaken. Charlian has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Goblins. Oh, we're scrapping. Goblins? Here to plunder the city? Uplander's mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alfino's. We were born here. Also, Estella was born here too. Sure. When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please. We do not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is true, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. See, this is what I meant by filler, not so filler quests. At this point, I almost forgot we're still urgently trying to chase down King Thornton, who's on Ozzy Slaw already. We're over here having to find out how to get in there, but we have to do so much just to do that. Oh shit, I was telling my mom. I can't fly here. Damn. From the Goblin's perspective, such a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive proposition. I suppose it's only to be expected that others would come and occupy Charlian. Nonetheless, it feels akin to having strangers take over your home in your absence. Yeah, I can imagine what that's like. That'd be fucking weird. Here is Heart of Settlement, name of Idleshire. The gas mask sound. What have we got here? Guests? Midnight Dew. Greetings to you. I am Alfino Leveilleur, and may I introduce my companions, Leon Starcrest and Ishtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed, he went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Idleshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I am surprised to find it still alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals? No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them? Felt like a waste, you know? Tell me about it. All those empty houses, and yet there's a homelessness crisis? Ridiculously absurd, I agree with you. We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Those guys again? Gas mask noises. Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? The best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I am not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Well, I meant to say there's a bunch of empty houses and yet there's a housing crisis, but I said homelessness crisis, but really same thing, right? Different words, same meaning. Golems be gone. So Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idleshire, get in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Charlian, yes? Charlian should know best way to deal with creatures. So we are to eliminate the golems. That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was knots and crosses, and I see no reason why it should not still work. Let us divide the task between the three of us, the quicker to be finished with it. Let the chat mode and say, use your keyboard, or whatever, to type in knots and crosses, to unmake a golem. They had to make it something that wordy, didn't they? They're fucking with us. Keep trying to fly. There's the golem. Rumble, rumble. Okay. Yeah, I think I spelled it right. There we go. With a shudder, the golem crumbles to pieces. I like that they make you do this in Say Chat too, so the whole world can see what the fuck you're doing right now. The other players can see what part of MSQ you're on, just from seeing you say that shit. There we go. With a shudder, the golem crumbles to pieces. Of all the luck, one of my golems was not receptive to the password, and tried to pummel me bloody. Thankfully, I managed to dance clear of its fists and strike it down. Damn. I'm pleased to report that my golems obediently crumbled at my command. So did mine. Golems are no more? Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. An Illuminati incident. Uplanders helped Gobbyflock earn right to be citizens of Idleshire, but Slowfix must ask another favor. Another favor, you say? A short time ago, dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins, show no mercy even towards Gobbykin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do. I am suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Well, if they're anything like the Los Illuminados from Resident Evil 4, we got a problem. Morir es vivir. But be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Okay, thank you. Oh shit. Exit was closer than I thought. Flicklocks offers warm and hearty welcome to Uplander. Join Gobbyflock in grand experiment. By order of Chief Slowfix, none may pass without permission. Well, even if you gave me permission. Big ass rubble in the way. The unintentional zoom in. And they're wearing the 2B near leggings. That looks goblin made right there. Oh, okay. Time to start looking. Don't see anything yet. Oh, there it is. Well, here we go. Guess we're strapping. Goodly, Uplander. Long time no eye catch. What is bringing Uplander here? Oh shit, it's Brayflox Altox. How you been? Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. Easy, I'm not here for that. I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It has been a while. Excuse me, forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Vicecat gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Pshaw. Brayflox eat Illuminati for synapses. Which is what exactly? Who eats who for synapses? Quick think, Saltpop. Ah! Busted. Brayflox Altox. Unwise you are to come here after dirty taking secret knowings of cheesemake from Illuminati. Y'all remember that side quest? It was Brayflox's Long Stop Hard. That dungeon I did for that. I told you the side quests are kind of important. That's why I did them on an alternate character. Brayflox did no unright. Cheese recipe is gobby birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in Death Pit. Oh shit. They still want revenge for that, huh? The whole cheese fiasco. Pray to Godfathers for punishment as near times. It appears we have no choice. Sorry, Stoller. I might have pissed him off a long time ago. Brayflox show you do Illuminati gobby trick or two. What do you got? The Death Pit with you. Alright, I can't do that. Whatever this is about, Brayflox needs our help. Tremble before might of Illuminati. Whence came all these bombs? I don't know, but we gotta get rid of them. Spill bladder knots over unstrong firebombs of Illuminati. No, but don't piss yourself? Alright. More lenses? Yep. More of them. Yet more of them! At this rate. I like that I'm level 60 and I still only have one AoE attack. Just one. Spamming the same fucking move. Now seems as good a time as any. I shall invoke a spell. Pray keep the enemy at bay. I don't think it'll be necessary anymore. Unyielding earth. The hell? Oh, nourishing water. Here it comes. Ride ye the wind. Nice. It's like a limit break or something. I don't know what she did.
Ether, to me. Have at you.
That's right, get the fuck out of here, asshole. Pshihihi. Illuminati no match for furious godfists of Brayflox. More junk is awaiting Brayflox muchly. Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. Okay. You're welcome, asshole. She just runs off like, whatever. Again, lives up to her name. All talk. Without us, she would have been screwed. So that was the famous Brayflox. Yeah, from the Company of Heroes, if you can believe that. The Company of Buffoons. I have newfound respect for the Company of Heroes. That a motley crew such as theirs could achieve the feats they did bespeaks unwavering solidarity. Yep, that's a nice way to put it, yeah. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Charlian. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way. A cheese war. I like how the main goblin leader that we fought looks like a fucking robot. Like, look at that picture. Big ass red eye. Mechanical mask or whatever the hell. Like a fucking Terminator with one eye. I had known that Y'shtola was capable, but to invoke such potent magic so effortlessly. I must need redouble my efforts if I am to approach her level of mastery. Don't neglect your training. One does not simply drift in the livestream. One does not simply drift in the livestream. It is a constant struggle to hold on to your very essence. The experience has hardened me in ways I can ill explain. Interesting. Uplanders are back. Did Uplanders find friend of Slowfix? Time has not cured recklessness of Brayflox. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflox would now be dead, Gobby. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Oh shit. Slowfix and Brayflox are joined by unseverable Gobbipon. If Slowfix had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflox, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobbiflock at first meeting. I guess I should have just said her name. It's a little weird when the weather outside actually matches the weather in the game. But I just realized it was slipping away from me. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes since I started, so... we're in a settlement, an encampment. Good as time as any to take a break, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah. As always, I'll be back later for more. So, until then, thank you all for watching. For those of you watching on YouTube and in the future, watching a VOD on Twitch or something, I always appreciate the support on both platforms. And until next time, please take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, look after each other, and please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will be back a little bit later for more. Until then, peace. Anyone see that strip right there? What was that? Up top, but before the dragon came into view. So it looked like a strip of clouds on the top portion of the screen. That was weird. I've never seen that before when returning to the title screen. It was like a rectangular strip and then it faded out.